Hello everyone, my name is Mythrell and welcome back. So let's actually continue this. I noticed that there's some stuff on the table there, but I'm not really that interested on that stuff, so let's skip it. This seems to be some kind of highway to the hell, I suppose. But yeah. Seems like a nice approach. Kinda interested in grabbing those runes, but we will see if I get to them. These windows are locked. Oh.
Push out into the harsh world.
Oh,
You are alone, but
what?
for a few
You want to
hours.
die? I have plenty. I won't let him escape.
Wait, what? Okay, this must be one of the witches. Well, that was a short. I was just completely puzzled what the heck is going on. But yeah, I really should not swing. Maybe this bug is here so I can actually control him.
The conservatory. Built around the time I left for Dunwall.
Poor Lucinda. She wanted to raise the blood briar, but cannot. After trying to make grave hounds for weeks, she gave up. You should have seen the twisted things she made. All snouts and teeth and tails. I won't let him escape.
What?
Sister,
Oh, there's those. I don't think I can stand those witches. That one actually looks like Delilah. Maybe there are some kind of, I don't know, clones, whatever. And yeah, I didn't play the Witches DLC.
Poor Lucinda. She wanted to raise the blood briar, but cannot. After trying to make grave hounds for weeks, she gave up. You should have seen the twisted things she made. All snouts and teeth and tails.
That's just the way it is, dear Carmelia. Delilah wears the outsider's mark, and some of what she can do flows down to us.
It doesn't seem fair.
Think about working your fingers raw, weaving nets, or raising cows to slaughter. Any of the gifts we receive is better than living under the fruit.
That's true and fine. A wise way to look at things.
Okay, so first book, Our Natural Philosophers by Janet Openshaw. Oh, I'm sorry if you were following the discussion they were having. We're gonna cut through that. There's always a cure. The question is, what are you willing to sacrifice to have it? When Anton Sokolov spoke to us, Crystal was battling with the worst plague in a century. Hospitals were overwhelmed and the citizen panicked. Eventually a cure was found thanks to the work of Sokolov and Pierre Joplin. But that cure came at a terrible price. In his quest for a remedy, Sokolov needed infected individuals who were rounded up and given experimental serums so their reactions might be observed. The plague was horrific enough, but these serums brought dire symptoms of their own. Blood became as if stone in one patient. In another, bones dissolved beneath the skin. The dreadful cries, it is said, were enough to drive a sane person mad. Still, progress was made, according to Sokolov. Alas, it was not enough to test only the sick, for reason perhaps only a natural philosopher might understand. It was also essential to administer these serums to healthy individuals. Citizens jailed for petty crimes were thrown into cells and injected with Sokolov's experimental serums. Most of these formerly healthy persons perished, of course. Officially, they were all victims of the plague, sacrificed for cure and buried in communal graves.
But it won't help Lucinda rise any higher in Delilah's favor.
So These girls have been doing some work here. I'm slightly worried that they will walk into us. I don't know if I should kill them or not. That's the real problem. Probably not. Or if they count towards the... Towards the... whatchamacallit? The non-violent approach.
I can't wait for the month of nets. Fresh picked is so much better than dried.
So this guy on the top kinda worries me. A bone charm right there. Can I actually access the balcony?
My power grew. I can hear her voice. I can feel her spirit touching mine.
So these are definitely some of Delilah's experiments, I suppose. Well, those munching noises.
How many days till the next red moon? Let's see. It was
Okay, and we have a shitload of bloodflies, just the way I like it. What the heck? Is there a corpse hanging there? Of course there is. So let's actually save before I do anything, but I think...
Amber, Chris. Where am I going to get that? Maybe
Just thinking if there was be bottles of alcohol here. It's a very strange place. Oh, there's a black bone charm right there. Okay, that's a different region. I don't want to go there until I get this one. Really don't want to play the harp right now, but thanks. Doesn't seem like there will be any alcohol here. Throwing that probably attracts guys from down below anyway, so it's probably not that advisable anyway. I'm not really keen on those alarm clocks. I suppose I could just jump, blink there, I mean. I was at feathers. What the heck is that? Restorative glimmer. This is the wrong menu. Health regenerates while using dark vision. Oh really? That would be nice, but not really that useful to me. That's a nice craft. So I don't know what's going on here. This is kind of weird. Weird situation I'm currently in.
a little scratchy. Maybe some steeped borage and chamomile will do the trick.
Oh crap. Yeah, this rune is going to be other direction, so I don't know. These guys will definitely get mad. Huh. I'm a little bit surprised that they didn't care about the blink at all, but I suppose it's fast enough. So here is the rune. Let's actually save. Where are the witches? think those are dead bodies. Oh yeah. Okay, that was a little bit greedy. I wanted to wait the region back. This seems to be in the lower whatchamacallit, lower levels. What is this stuff? Maybe I don't wanna know. Yeah, I think I will leave them alive for now. All these blood flies. And I think this is the route to go forward, so let's save and start doing it. I should really fill the mana. So what is going on behind this door? Oh, that's another one right there.
Got no idea how to fix it.
I don't actually know if I can choke these guys out, so...
Our mistress fears you've been looking at her old journals in the Forbidden Archives. She's going to be cross.
I am here. Brianna was busy with something.
You can, huh? Sorry, there was just one staring right at me, so I was kinda scared.
I've heard the same stories about Paolo the Howler.
What you've heard
There's
about
actually
Paolo is not the same.
multiple of them at the tree there. Tree, well,
Faith delight.
When she felt the power of the void enter into her, her family cast her out. They threw stones at her, so she slaughtered them all.
of course.
They promised she would have power over others, and she does. But it's her love of Delilah's magic that controls her. No, she has no more secrets that I can see.
Oh. So we certainly gonna start choking them all out. Okay, so that's...
always the one who's together moss on her
That is definitely on the upper floor. Damn, this place actually looks pretty cool. Oh, that is the oracle. Wait, what are I supposed to do here? Yeah, I'm supposed to get that, but... Main hall. Search Brennan Ashworth's office in Calte Oraculum. So it should be here. Yeah, that's easier said than done, I suppose. These two on the lamp. I mean, I suppose they are at least looking away. Just two guys on the lower floor that I can see. Might be able to sleep dart these two. Oh, this third one. Great. Maybe I should just sleep dart this one who keeps moving. But I'm gonna grab that bone charm first. Obviously. Lucky jam. And once again, the wrong button. Let's check out the bone charm. It is the lucky charm, so... Enemy pistols have a better chance of misfiring. Oh. Didn't expect that at all, but... That sounds kinda interesting. Okay. The Foreign Curse, written and researched by Tabitha Alba. The Great Rat Plague. The Spreading Death. The Foreign Curse. These are names we give to the disease that bloomed briefly, taking tens of thousands of lives as it spread across Crystal, from home to home, town to town, preferring neither rich nor poor. The capital city of Dunwall suffered the most, settled so thickly by both people and rats. Many feared the plague would spread to Serkonos, but even beyond the naval blockade effect at the time, several factors kept the sickness from reaching our shores. First, in Serkonos, the population of disease-carrying rats was kept in check by bloodflies. Yeah, I suppose. Natural enemies, rats are known to feed on bloodfly larvae, and fully mature bloodflies lay their eggs in rats. Second, it is simply true that Serkonos are healthier than most. With the best foods, morning constitutionals, and a strong work ethic, we have some immunity to diseases that afflict less vibrant folk. Yeah, that's always the saying, I suppose. Lastly, mining dust was found in trace amounts in Serkonos even during the time of Dunwall's Great Crisis, and that dust played a critical role. It's true that the plague was spread by rats, but some natural philosophers now believe that it was also carried on wind currents. As such, we can be thankful that in addition to bringing us wealth from silver, the mines also protect us from the greatest plague in living memory. Huh. Interesting theory. But yeah, I think that stuff was going on a lot during the real Black Plague. People claiming that, oh, we are so healthy, we won't get it. We eat right. Yeah, but Plague really didn't care. Although I suppose your odds are genuinely lower if you live a healthy life, I suppose. Odds of getting it. I kinda wanna ride one of those owls. Really? That's not close. There's one below. Maybe it was that. Oh, there's black bone charm right there.
I'm told he's a gibbering idiot now. No, my dear, it's a loss. But I doubt he want to keep us.
Mind runner. So Delilah is right here. We're definitely in the danger zone. And if you're a fan of the Top Gun movie, you should put that on, I suppose. Your possessed human host can sprint. Oh. Didn't even realize they cannot. Yeah, I really haven't gone into the possession in any of my playthroughs of these games. For some reason I always...
Vice Overseer Burns' suspicions were right.
And his business with Jindosh won't affect things.
No. He continued to tinker with the lenses. Thicker, thinner, more opaque.
It's just a random dead guy.
These odd lenses might be linked to what Ashworth is working on.
Brianna Ashworth's notes. The original lenses Jindosh and I devised for the Oraculum were horribly flawed. Rather than focusing on the energies of the void, the faulty lenses scattered them. My head was filled with noise and the spiritual channel linking me to Delilah's magic was nearly extinguished. I will not cease my efforts until our coven controls the Sisters of the Oracular Order, but I I know now that I proceed at grave risk. The old lenses could have been my ruin. They are stored in my workshop for now, but must be destroyed.
If I can sabotage Ashworth's communion device, she'll be powerless.
Right. So I assume I need to get there. My effigies of the oracular sisters. 4th day. It's been difficult to create effigies of the oracular sisters. They keep to themselves, rarely venturing outside. Impossible to get their hair and nail clippings I need. But I have an idea. If the sisters are linked even beyond death, then I can use the bones of their dead, dug from an abbey graveyard, to attune the oraculum to the minds of living sisters. 12th day, it's done. Adolfina and several others brought back a wagon full of coffins. I'll start on new effigies at once. 19th day, still only faint voices, nothing near the connection required to give them dreams. I must adjust the lenses, refine the effigies, sleep with their skulls beneath my blankets for a few nights more. Perhaps integrate the scarves they use to cover their eyes. 21st day. Delilah is anxious about my progress, and yet there's not much to tell. I was able to interrupt several oracular sisters in conversation, leaving them momentarily at a loss for words. I am confident that soon enough I'll be able to make them say whatever I wish. Then I'll have news for my empress in Dunwell. 23rd day. At last I held one of the sisters in trance-like state for an hour. Delilah was ecstatic. Soon we will control the oracular order. What do you know? So they are controlling them. Ooh. Oh, I have not kept my eyes out for the raw whalebone, as I forgot the whole damn thing. Yeah, especially when using the dark vision, it's kinda hard to see what's actually around you. Yeah, I know all about the astounding clockwork shoulders, I suppose. Let's see.
It seems rather rude.
Okay, maybe they are downstairs. At least I hope so.
A corpse? What in the world?
What? What's going on down there? We have dogs. I hate dogs in these games. Quite literally all the skulls, huh? Can I actually play this without everyone freaking out? Let's see. No.
I meant nothing to my fine family. Beyond an advantageous marriage and years of childbearing. They promised me to a man 3 times my age who wheezed on about our wedding night. But a curious thing happened on the way to the altar, Delilah. From the first time I slipped out of the manor in the dead of night, there was no returning to my cage. Looking at the stars and drinking wine on a rooftop, I was free. Instead of seeing the overseers for marriage, I visited my father's banker and raced away from my old life toward Delilah.
Oh,
Those
great.
were the glory days.
The freaking ghost dogs are on me. Really? That is actually quite funny. Oh, Jesus. Okay, luckily it was only a dog, but... So those things can come back to life. Suppose I can throw their skulls wherever I want, but at least I can kill them. Because they come back from life. Back from death, I suppose. So I suppose I need to enter this thing on that Raccoon lens thing. There's only that one who wanders around. The rest of them seem to be quite happy where they are, so I'm gonna try to sleep. Put her to sleep. Okay, so far so good. Nobody cares, perfect. That is just perfect. The silver spike. Genius inventor can barely recall his own name. Oh yeah. Kirin Jindos loses his smarts in a bold experiment gone wrong. You know him as the grand inventor, the genius of our time. But that was before his latest experiment went somehow wrong, leaving the man a blubbering shell of his former self. Scandalous, but true. Servants are gleefully coming forward with stories of the once great inventor now barely able to navigate from room to room. One woman claims that Jindos is now unable to determine which way to turn a simple bolt. Everyone knows it's righty-tighty, she said. Another wondered openly whether Jindos may have been using his pupils' ideas all along, faking his genius to gain reputation. Allegedly a cruel employer, sadistic in his dismissal of his staff's basic needs, there is one curious turn in this story. Those closest to the inventor claim that he is now gentle as a lamb. Yeah, I suppose we kinda fix him. Although, I gotta say I still feel like that's the worst option. If the other option is killing him. Okay. That's not far enough. That's quite the drop. I suppose I can do it from here. Yeah, they don't seem to be watching. Let's actually ride the eagle. Oh, these must...
Tangle of skin and bones representing one of the dunderheads from the oracular.
These must be here for the non-power split. Uh-oh.
Yourself like that. I'd rather have my...
Now to activate it and sever Ashworth's connection to the void.
Jesus. I do wonder if they wake up from dead.
Grind your skull into a very fine powder and drink it with tea.
Drink it with tea. At least they got the smack talk down. So yeah, that's kind of bad when they suddenly start moving. Maybe I need to sleep all of them.
There's a quality to Brianna's style I prefer. Touched by something from
All that's left to do is hit the switch, and Ashworth should be powerless.
What will I do now? I'm ruined. It feels The things I could do. The touch of the void. Delilah. It was everything I had.
Yeah, not feeling really that bad for that. It's kind of surprising that all the... I'm gonna create a separate save game just in case. All the witches are gone now. I think I've read that multiple times now. Warning from Brianna Ashford. All of you, if you share my loyalty to Delilah and the Orc Coven, heed my words. Again, I was haunted by nightmares about the Oraculum. The original lenses Jindos used in the device nearly ruined me. I felt Delilah's magic flicker and the flame she rekindled in me almost went dark, like it did after Brickmore 15 years ago. So yeah, I should really play that, but I suppose it's kinda late after playing this. I fear another accident like that will cost me everything. My connection to the void, the magic itself. We cannot afford any more mistakes. I will study the discarded lenses in my workshop, then have them destroyed. Remember that Delilah is relying on my efforts, and the Oraculum is attuned to me alone. Do not interfere with the device. Only I have a chance to control the Oracular Sisters. Well, you had your chance, I suppose. There's no rooms here. Oh, okay. Well, at least we found her and eliminated her. So what are we missing here? That actually went really smoothly. We still need the Rose prototype. And Brianna Ashford's office. Learn more about Brianna Ashford and discover her role in Delilah's Spoon's coup. Where is this? It's gonna be one of those hard to find things, I bet. Oh, almost fell down. Okay, so hopefully those doggies are gone as well. I think it's safe enough to actually use the save now. I believe there was sleep dots here, so let's grab those. Going to do much, but anything helps, I suppose. So I need to get to the office. There's no way around that to complete this mission. The dog seems to be done. Nice painting, I'll take it. Oh, this spooky music. Non-straighting up. Mr. Browner, like you asked, I stored your audiograph recordings in the archive down there in the basement, and I tied it up around the Oraculum, just as you asked. Some of the others were talking about old lenses you took out of that Oraculum device after the accident, saying they were going to bury them lenses forever at the bottom of the ocean. Well, that didn't sound right to me, so I just stored them in the effigy's workshop, in case you find them some use. All my other chores are done, so I'll go prepare your Ledge Diesel tea. Maybe that's Leech, I don't know, it's Ledge. Something. I'm grateful for the second chance you've given me. I'm sure over time I'll feel Delilah's presence and learn the magic like my Coven sisters. Please don't cast me out. I'll make you and Empress Delilah proud, I promise. Karina.
Ashworth's journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
Oh right, Corvo actually stabbed the Delilah in the first intro movie. That was so awesome. I actually watched somebody who had proper PC which could actually run the game at that stage. So it was a smooth experience to Corvo to stab the Delilah, and yeah, that was pretty cool. Okay, well, flashbacks. Delilah, when we can't talk, I write. There are things only you will understand. Daily, I feel my connection to the void growing, and through me, your power calls out those who would join our coven. New faces, new voices. Our bond is stronger than it was at Brickamore, yet you feel so far away. If we were together, I could say more. It is as if I can see beyond the air into another time or place. You have parted a curtain I never knew was there. Oh Delilah, strange and beautiful whispers are carried on to the breeze. I am forever grateful of being your instrument. Well, sounds like a fanatic to me. Really? There's nothing here? Well, except for some pistol bullets. Yeah, I suppose all the dogs and witches died or left. Oh, it's actually... Uh-oh. Yeah, let's talk.
As if you could ever hide your face from me, Royal Protector. I see you there, back in the city that spawned you.
It's done. Brianna Ashworth is no longer a witch.
You villain! You don't even know what you've done. A great bloom wilts and fades from the world.
This is only the start. You've pissed all over everything, but you'll pay for it.
Oh, Brianna. I don't believe we will speak again. The thought of seeing you reduced to such a pale, sad thing. It's too much to bear. I hate you for this, Corvo Atano.
I wonder, if you didn't have hate, Delilah, what would you have?
I mean, let's save Anna. Okay, just wanted to try. That was just a random note. Okay, so we need to... Luckily they are showing right there, which is kind of spoilery, but hey. At least it makes my life a lot easier. I don't think... If all the witches died, this whole building might be just empty. Or left, I suppose. Not as much died. So... We could probably just vault in. Oh, I kinda want these devices. No, I already read that. I suppose the sneaking part of the game is kinda done when you can do all this. Oh, flammable. Okay. Yeah, we read that some time ago. I'm just gonna assume that everyone is gone. Oh. Which makes this whole map a hell of a lot easier, I would say. Of course, there probably has to be some guards. We kind of... went in from the back door, and that's one of the things on these games. You should always find the route which gains you the best advantage. I'm actually hearing somebody, or is it just me? How do I get downstairs is the question I currently have. But yeah, are you guys actually singing? Oh right, there was the elevator. Well, doesn't seem like nobody's home, or anybody's home. Oh well, this is just fantastic. Huh. I gotta say they got the level design. It just always amazes me. These games are so goddamn great. Oh. I mean, I was just trying that out. I didn't realize you could actually do that. That's, again, very cool. What I don't like is that I have to break these cases, but... yeah, I think that was just random noise there.
After Delilah fell to the assassin Dowd, her magic was lost, and the coven scattered. I made a new life in Karnaca. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago. Across the Isles, all of us who'd been with her at Brigmore and before, we felt the magic return. Others joined. New faces, new blood. Now, Delilah is immortal. Forever. She holds Dunwall, and we've turned to corrupting the oracular order. The Overseers take guidance from their prophetic sisters, and soon we'll influence their dreams and visions.
I didn't realize Jindos was behind these machines. Okay, that's the sound of being discovered, right? It could be that the guards at the wall of light which we turned off are actually freaking out. That's one thing when you leave something like that behind. They keep freaking out and you keep hearing the sound, and I think some of that same stuff happened on the first game as well. Is there something between here? Because now I can get the painting. I think I've been through all of those. So the mine entrance, or the prototype. I suppose the prototype is next. This is actually a good point to save the game and cut the episode. So see you guys on the next one. Bye.